Net present value is the third quantitative technique for calculating whether an investment is worthwhile or not. And what we use here are discount factors which would be given to you by the examiner. And these discount factors link back to a prevailing rate of interest. Why? This is because future cash flows are subject to uncertainty, and actually money predicted now at some time in the future is actually worth less depending on the prevailing rate of interest. So if we talk through this particular example, comparing project Z and project Y, the discount factor and how it's used in terms of calculating present values will become clear, hopefully. If we have an investment here, an initial outlay of £250,000, £250,000 today, discount factor times 1 is worth a present value of £250,000. In year 2 here, we've got a cash flow, or a net cash flow of £50,000 at a discount rate of 10%. The interest rate would be 10%. The discount factor here will be 0.91. Now this is given to you, and if we times 50,000 by 0.91, the value of £50,000 in 1 year's time as a return at an interest rate of 10% will actually be worth the present value of 45,500. So if we continue in this vein with 100,000 times 0.83, 83,000, 200,000 times 0.75, 150,000, we end up with a series of present values. Take away the present value in terms of the initial outlay, i.e. the cost, we end up with a figure. Positive or negative, we put the positive or negative in front. Here we've got 28,500. If the figure's positive, then the project is viable. We can then compare that with another project, project Y. Incidentally, the present values, i.e. the initial outlays, have to be the same on both projects in order to be comparable. This is one of the weaknesses of the particular method. Then we have a present value here, and you can see the cash flows are slightly different, in a different order. The same would ring true as the last example in terms of calculating average rate of return, which we can do to compare the two projects, or payback. So we can use all quantitative methods to make an overall quantitative decision. We then calculate the present value as said, and we see that this one yields a plus 52,500 figure, which in essence means that quantitatively speaking, on the basis of present value as the investment appraisal technique, project Y is the preferred option.